Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. Of course, as usual, it is Tuesday evening and it is really late. I thought, oh my goodness, I haven't even done my video yet today and it's way after dinner time and no dinner has been had. But I'm here because I'm not going to let you down, and I really wanted to make this little project, which I thought up in a very short time. But I really like how it's turned out, so I wanted to share it with you so that we can put it into our journal. I hope you guys are all well and excited about this project that we're working on. I've seen some wonderful comments, and thank you ever so much for all those that take the time to leave a comment, watch the video, and just, you're amazing. All right, so that's really from my heart. Right, today I'm going to use the little mouse signature. I've left a little earmark here. We're going to put something onto this page here, which will then be divided by this. But this is like a avocado dyed page. This is a digital, but of course if you make your own avocado paper, even nicer. All right, so that's what we're going to work on. All right, I'm just going to take this out of here quickly. If I can grip it. It's now stuck to the bottom page. I'm going to then just leave that a little bit higher so I know where to put it back and move that to the side. All right, so this is what we're going to work on. This is the page that I've taken from my background. Well, I think it's one of my journal pages actually. And we're going to use this today. Now, I did go and print on the back, but you do not have to do that. All right. This is the nice mauve gingham check on the back, which comes from the background. It's the distressed one that's in the background pages kit. Well, remember the background pages as a digital comes together with your journal pages in the same kit. So that's what I've done there. But if you don't have a printer, you can just take your background page. Ooh, sorry, I'm yawning. And cut a strip for the bit that I'm going to fold over. All right, so that's what we're going to do. But I do need to trim this down as well, slightly. Okay, so get your page, which will be exactly the same size as your journal sheet or your avocado page. But I do want to take just a quarter of an inch of these two sides, really, the left and the right. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm just going to do that on my board. You can use your ruler and pencil and scissors, but I'm not going to do that. I am just going to use my board here and my knife because it's easier for me. And that's not a good ruler. It's too short. So we'll just use this one. So let's go. Right, so we'll just do that there, and I'll just take that little bit there off. And we'll keep it. Turn it around and do exactly the same on the side here. We don't need to take anything off the top and bottom, just the sides. There we go, that's easy, isn't it? It's really pretty, and I think I could see myself doing something with that, so I'm not going to throw it away. Right, so that's all I wanted you to do there. Then, let me just see quickly. Is it 2.5? Yeah, it's 2.5 inches from the top of the page. I want you to make a fold line now. 2.5 inches in centimeters is 6 centimeters. All right, so whether you're doing 2.5 inches or 6 centimeters is pretty much the same thing. Just fold that over at the top there, not the bottom. All right, like that. Okay, now why that is key, and perhaps I should have said this first, I'm going to use this to put my little tags in over there. All right, so it does need to be wide enough so that you've got room if you're going to glue along there, or whether you're going to sew. I'm actually going to sew it. and I'm going to do that shortly. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. It's going to be a pocket on that side and on that side. But before I go and sew it, I want to just grab my punch. One of my circle punches, even if you've got a tab punch, all I want to do is, what is this? This is 1.5 inches. I just want to fit this in there and take a little bit off each side before I go and glue it or sew it or whatever. So I'm just sort of gauging it here like that. Okay, and then let's just take our distress ink and do this. Actually, it's a lot of cloud out here today, but I must say it's giving me the perfect light for what I need to do, so I'm not complaining. It is on, the sun is going down, obviously, but it's summer. We're heading towards summer, and of course, it's after 7 o'clock at night, but, you know, the sun's not going to go down till about 9. And as we get to summer, that'll get later, even still. And at the high point, I think like mid-June, it doesn't go down till almost 11 p.m, which is quite something. Not good if you're a child and your parents want you to sleep. Right, I'm going to just fold this in half because we are going to put it into our signature. And as you can see, Abby is on form in her bed, rolling on her ball and having a whale of a time there. As she does. Right, so I'm just doing that like that, just to find the middle. Yeah, and I'm going to go and sew that in a sec. I have got a bit of lace. Oh, well, while I do that, let me just show you. So I've taken 2 tags here that I'm going to use. I've just sewn around them, put some little circles on there with some ribbons. These all come from the add-on ephemera kit, which is also one kit. Taken these 2 pieces, I've backed it all as I do. I did take my mini altered book pages and I took the birds, and I actually wanted this one to be on that side and that one there, but I was talking to my son who's looking to buy a house and got waylaid giving him parental advice and did them both on the same side, as you do when you're trying to do 2 things at once. You know, but I didn't want to say, actually, I have a video I need to get cracking on. I was trying to make the most of it. I'm talking, well, that did happen, but, you know. And then these 2. So we are going, that's the ephemera that we are going to use. And then this comes from my add-on kit, one of my triangular pockets. And then I wanted another one, but I wanted the mirror image. So I've just opened this up. I turned it over like that, put it onto the backing paper, which is the mauve flower, and I traced it out and cut it out. All right, so that I've got a raspberry one and a mauve one. Okay, then I've got a couple of die cuts there, some 2 green leaves and some others. And then I'm going to use these flowers, the mauve, the pink, the mini cerise and white, and then those new bundles, which sold out in a flash. I'm trying to get more, guys, so as soon as I have more I will alter it, because they've told me that they don't have one of them available. They're not making it anymore. So, and then these 2 come from the freebie. Okay, so that's what we're using today. Right, I don't know if I must do it before, but this lace was from the lace bundle. I did want to run it. Now I've cut a notch out. That wasn't good, was it? But I wanted to, I thought I'd put it higher rather than lower, or do I want it there or thereabouts? I'm not sure, but I don't think it matters. I can just cut around that, I suppose. I think I'll put it over there. Okay, we'll do that. What I'm going to do very quickly is, you can take your glue and you can just put a little bead of glue. I would go as close to the edge as you possibly can and stick it down. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and I'm just putting this here just to get it a little bit stuck, but I actually wanted to stitch mine And so let me do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so you can see I've stitched there. I've also put glue about 1 inch wide because this lace is about 1 inch. And I am going to just stick this down over here. I think I must just sort of give it a bit of a trim there. There we go, like that. And then I can get that stuck down. I can't see if I'm going very straight or not, but it seems okay. Right, and then before I get to this bit, I'm going to just give it a diagonal trim and sort of just shape it here as well. Let's press that down. Okay, and then just get my thumb in there. That side, and then the same over here. I think this one's all right. Okay, there we go. So I've got that lace there, and I think that just finishes it off, and that's what I thought when I was putting it together. Right, I'll keep that little bit of lace. Yeah, so it's all coming together already. Now we are going to put this onto this page, and as you can see, it's slightly shorter in places. Now we've got our fold line that we made there. Just go and fold that back. Might need to just press my lace there a little bit, like that. Okay, and then that is going to show you where that section is. Now we've got that bit away there, which is what I wanted, so that our tag can come out there. All right, and we're going to stick that down in a minute. So I just want to take my distress ink and go on the sides here where I trimmed it off, especially. Okay, right, and now we're good to go. So I think what I'm going to do is I just want to gauge it here. I think I'll be able to do it without that. All right, so you've got your fold lines here. Now we want that to be a pocket. So what we want to do is, I think I'll do half at a time. I'll put some glue down here close to the fold line, like that. And then along the bottom, so that the lace is at the top here, and then on this side over here. Now you don't have to worry about going across the tag because it's got its own pocket, so that's all right. All right, so we've got that side there, and just reinforce your fold line on your piece of paper so that you can, it is this side, I thought, where was it? Right, and then we want to get that flush with the base, press it up against that fold line there, yeah, and then just put it down against the edge there. Right, okay, so we've got that one in place. So that's great, because now the next side's even easier. Okay, that's the most difficult thing. Now again, this is your pocket, so you only want to put glue on the side over here. Right, so there we go, we've got that there. Up there, there's nothing here, but nevertheless, and that's what we have so far. Okay, coolio, I'm liking it already. Okay, so we've already got 4 pockets, 2 over here and 2 over here. Now I want to add another 2, so I'm going to use the raspberry one and put it I'll put it just off there. No, I've got to be mindful of my tag there, so move it so that it's and also your fold line. All right, so your fold line is here, and you don't want to get it when your tag's in there that it's, you know, in the way of it coming out. So let's get that just off where we've cut it, and that's perfect. So again, I'm going to just put some glue on the flaps like that. Hope you guys are all well, having fun. Gosh, it's such a pleasure to sit down here today and just have some crafting time for myself. The only time I get to craft these days is when I'm making a video for you, which is nothing wrong with that, but I'd like to do more. But things have to be done. I have pretty much sent out all the orders today. Well, the ones that are, you know, as they come in over the different days. So I've just got yesterday's and today's to do because I needed to print some kits, but you should have a notification by the time I've done this video, which I'll go and send them out shortly. So yeah, we have had some nice weather. I think summer's come and gone here in the UK. We've had some colder weather since the weekend. I said it would change. We have all the seasons in a day here, and I quite like it actually. It doesn't bug me. It does bug some people. Right, let's not get that in the way of Angela. Quickly. I don't want to get it in the way of that bit there. So there we go. Right, so let's just press that down. Now what I like to do with these, because I do find that these triangular types of pockets tend to gape. So what you know, when you put things in. So, gosh, I thought the video went off. I hope it hasn't. Let me check. No, you're all right. Okay, so what I'd like to do is I just want to put a little bit of glue here and stick that bottom point down. It sort of stops it from bowing. Right, so we've got that there. Then we are going to just add some decorations, which is always the fun part. So I've got one of these little mauve flowers, the hydrangea petals, the little mini one, and then one of those little mini flowers that I had, and I will replenish that in my shop. You guys just bought it all out. It was gone. They are very handy for all sorts of projects. And then the pink is going to go on the mauve side there. So, and then I've got two of these little sentiments, and I wanted to put the purple on the pink and the pink on the purple. Enjoy every moment. Great things take time. Yes, especially journal making. Right, so we are going to put a green and a mauve on this side. So we'll move that there, and I'm going to put that there. Yeah, I don't mind going off the edge there, that's fine. And then this, we're going to go like this. Yeah, and then this I'm going to put over there. Something like that. And then on the other side, I've got a different green one. Have that like that, just staying away from there. And then this one's going to go that way. And we'll have this one somehow like that. Okay, so let me go and stick that all down. Okay, so there we are. I've stuck those all down, and now I'm just going to put on the flowers. So I'm going to start with this one, the little mauve one. I've got these in my shop. The mauve is out of stock at the moment, but I'm still waiting on my delivery, which is doing my head in, but I have to be patient, as the lady told me. Oh my goodness. And of course, we will need the big guns just to flatten it there in the middle and hold it. So, And then the same on this side here. So a pink one. I love the pink. These are just lovely, these flowers. I'm just looking what I did. Not that I'm going to see it at all, but you do want to at least read your sentiment, which I've now blocked up. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I'm not paying attention. At least I'm giving you all the watch points, yeah? So, there we go. I'll see if I can move that one there in a minute. So let's just put that there and see. Oh, I can. Good. So we just want that slightly over so you can see that over there. Yeah, a little bit more, I think. Right. So we've got that there and that there. Let's close the glue up. Right. So everything is set. Now the fun part, my favorite, adding all the bits and pieces. So I'm going to just move these to the side here so that I think they'll be okay. Let's just take them off. Okay. So what I want to do now is put all the bits and pieces in. So if you are making this, remember to put one of these on the other side so that there's one on the left and one on the right. Okay, so this one will now have to go in there. And this one will be going in there. Yeah? How lovely is that on the avocado background? Right, we've got our little tags. So I'm going to put the pink on this side, I think. Yeah. Like that. Perfect. And this one is going to go in there. So it's like a secret tag spot. There we go. I love that. And then just these little bits and pieces that we want to go in here. So I'm going to put these two in there, and I've got that little bit stuck down so that they don't fall out very easily. And then these two we'll put on the side. Nest and eggs, familiar birds. Yeah, and there we have it. How simple was that, and really quick. So that will then go into our journal book signature again. It will be covered with the bees, which I think really looks lovely with all those colours there. I do love the colours. Oh, there's a butterfly there too. Well, I think what we're going to do is we swap those two around. I don't want, that's better, yeah? Perfect. And then that will go into our signature. And how cute is that? You've got a nice big pocket at the back. You could even put a big tag in there. I think it looks really nice. I should have done one for the other signature, shouldn't I? I might. And I will share it if I do. So there we go. We've got 6 pockets, and I really like how that's turned. Really easy, don't you think? All right, guys, that's a quick little Tuesday project for you. Hopefully you are all starting to receive your parcels. I have seen people mentioning it, so that's good. I'm hoping that my overseas people will be receiving theirs any day now, because it's all sent premium postage, so it should be really quick. I look forward to seeing you all on Friday. We'll have another nice little project to add to our journals. If I've got time, I might make another one of these for the other one. So let's see how we go. If I do, I'll show you so that you don't miss out on what I've used. But yeah, I quite like this, and I think it's going to be a firm favourite. Right, stay well. See you Friday. Have a great week, everyone. Bye-bye.